once again from beautiful Busan, South Korea on a wonderful sunny day today. We are out on the coast over here again, once again, because we're on Busan. There's boats and a little port out here. We're actually going to be checking out Jukseong Dream filming site. So we had been going and checking out a lot of temples, shrines between Japan and South Korea, and I thought, you know, as I was looking at more temples, because I wanted to check out like what were the top 10 temples around Busan, and I actually thought to myself, wait, there's also churches here. So to mix things up, decided why don't we try to find out and see if we can find some cool churches out here. And turns out this one in particular, it's supposed to be a part, I think, of a movie or a TV show or something. Something makes it famous with some kind of movie or something like that. I'm sure we'll find out a lot more details as we get closer. I didn't necessarily look it up, but we do have to walk kind of down the coast this way. It's pretty beautiful, this little harbor right here, and there's like some rocks, and it goes out to like over there with the point. You can see the rocks out in the water out there too. So we're gonna go check out this church and give some love to the churches, you know. So yeah, I'll see you guys when we get a little bit closer. Maybe there's a couple cool things around the church that we can check out as well too. Alright, so I just started walking down the street just a little bit. Beautiful area out here. There's like rocks out in the sea right here, out over there a little bit too. Really beautiful. It'd be so awesome if I could take a boat out, but obviously it's gonna cost like a decent amount of money, and I don't really know if they have a boat service. But you can see the church right over here. Looks like a lighthouse thing behind it too, but as I don't know if you guys can tell, but there's some scaffolding, I don't know if that's the correct word or whatnot, but basically there's a bunch of metal bars and walking area out there where people can construction people can work on the church. So yeah, we can actually kind of go down in the water too, it looks like, where like what this lady is doing. So really cool. I actually kind of like this. This kind of reminds me of that town that's in Kyoto. It's like Ineho or something like that. That's outside of Kyoto in Japan, where it's like on the water. I mean, this is like at the sea, whereas the other one's like at the sea when it's more inland. So really cool. I actually kind of like this. If I were to probably move to Japan or South Korea, I'd probably prefer to be somewhere like this, where you're like right on the coast. And out here too, it's not super popular because we're not like at one of the main beaches, but I think around Busan there's actually a lot of really cool coastal areas. So yeah, we'll get closer and check out this church. So yeah, it's pretty cool up here, like this area on the side right here, little thing out in the water. Looks like there's some yellow tape up here. Oh, it's actually yellow tape from the street as well too. So it looks like we can't actually go in there. That's really unfortunate. I had a feeling this might happen, but I was all like, well, maybe it'll be a little bit cooler because or a little bit better chance of us being able to see something, because this is South Korea versus Japan. Japan usually has like everything cut off. But yeah, I think there's supposed to be some like pretty cool stained glass in there and stuff. You could take like a selfie up here, I guess, maybe. I don't know. I go up to the top. Oh yeah, I can actually sit here too. So yeah, pretty cool. We got the whole coastline up over there too. Wow. Yeah, look at all the coast, like really rocky. Super nice. But yeah, selfie. Dang, I really wish, that kind of sucks. I really wish we could get just a little bit closer, but looks like there's some construction going on. That is quite unfortunate. Yeah, so here you can actually see Jukseong Dream filming location. It's pretty cool, but as you can tell, looks like there's maybe like a couple people out here trying to check it out, but oh wow, we can't even go hang out with the seagull. So Well, I guess that wasn't too exciting, but yeah, so I think, okay, so this is actually for a movie, it looks like. This whole area around here, pretty cool. Go on the rocks over there. But yeah, so I think, I don't know what all this is, but it's like showing off the coastline, and then the church right there. So it looks like it is open sometimes. They have a couple spots here, so 6 is there, 2 more coastline, and then the 3, I think. Well, we were just over here at 5, weren't we? Or no? That's a little bit more north, but yeah, so I think it's for this movie. The sheriff in town, maybe? Not sure. That was back in 2017. So it must have been a part of the movie, maybe. So a little bit let down, not super exciting, but it is a kind of tourist spot for a church, which is kind of cool. So yeah, that's probably going to be one of the more famous churches, at least as far as like a tourist attraction goes. So it's not like necessarily one of the big churches. I think there is a church that's actually down in Busan, somewhere closer to like my accommodation, and we can actually go out there and check it out, and it'll be like, I think it's like a Busan mega church or whatever. So it's kind of unfortunate, but maybe we can kind of check out some of the coastline over here. So this will be a famous church and coastline, like slash coastline video. So yeah, let's see if we can get maybe some cooler views down here. Oh, actually you can kind of come down here, even see this. There's like a little area. It's kind of nice. You can see like the church right up there too. So I also want to apologize to you guys. I am super tired. It was a rough sleep last night. Lots of snoring, and it's pretty hot in the room at the hostel, but you can like enjoy the waves here. They actually got bees in the water. Wow. I got boats like way out there too. Lots of rocks with like cables and stuff. So yeah, we're gonna try to go down the coastline a little bit here. I'll take a couple more pictures too, see what we could kind of see. Walking down just a little bit. It looks like there's a little area down here that you can walk out. Probably not gonna go too much further down. Oh, there's a toilet there, that's nice. So I guess we'll kind of just go down these steps and check this out. Probably after this I might go to another beach or something, but yeah, I'm quite tired. So, but today was such a beautiful day. I knew it was gonna be super clear. The last 3 days I've had rain off and on, so I was like, well, I gotta go out today. And I think tomorrow and the following day are gonna be pretty good too. So yeah, it's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Pretty good. It's the church back over there. Yeah, a lot of the coast out here in Busan is like very rocky. I'm gonna try to not come out here too far, because last time when we went to the Horyukdo skywalk, I went on the rocks a lot. It's pretty tough on like your joints and whatnot, but we can kind of come out here just a little bit, check out what we got going on over here. Oh shit, my shoes are gonna hate me. Wow, you can see the waves. It would be nice to come out somewhere like this with the waves and stuff and do like a time-lapse video. Oh, it's pretty high up here. The waves. Yeah, over there it's looking like better with the waves. Up here it's a little bit farther out, but kind of just hang out here and sunbathe too if you wanted to. But I really like kind of the aesthetic of this place. It's just like a very simple, like Korean seaside town. It's very typical look, you know, so it's pretty cool. But looks like there's some waves down here. I don't think I'm gonna get too far down because I think the black area of the rocks means that there's like waves and stuff like that. So I don't want to get too close. Actually, they also have all those, I forget what they're called, but they're like the wave blockers or wave breakers. They have a bunch of them like right here in the middle. So the waves, I guess, because there's no rocks here, they probably just come up and smash up against the road over here, and it probably gets super wet. They got a bunch of the wave breakers over there too. I like how much they stack them up too. Like a crap ton of them. So, but anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know it's not like super cool. I wish we could have at least like seen a little bit of the inside of the church, but unfortunately that's just what happens sometimes when you're traveling, especially because I wanted to go somewhere, like I looked for churches specifically, but I also wanted to go somewhere that wasn't as common. And usually when you do that, at least it seems like it happens more in Japan, but it's probably just like a normal thing that usually when you go to places that aren't super common for tourists and stuff like that, there's a reason why, because they could be, you know, closed down, or they're not as cool as something else. Because usually when a tourist comes out here, they have money to spend. They're going to spend money for like a week or two, right? So, and they got to see all the main attractions, so you're going to have those areas upkept a lot more than somewhere like here, where it's not going to be as upkept because there's just not as much attractions, and then you have the construction going on and it's closed down. So anyways, I'll leave you guys with kind of checking out these waves and stuff a little bit one last time. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one, probably at a temple. Peace.